I just read in Exodus, after Moses left from Egypt with the Israelites, destroyed Pharaoh, he came up on the mountain while the Israelites was down at the base of the mountain. Well, not actually at the base, because he said it get too close to the mountain. Oh, they're going to be roasted. Definitely die immediately. So they might not have been right at the base because they was scared of it. Him being up there on that mountain I was looking. So they probably was a good distance away from it, but there. And God says not to worship anything but Him. Don't make no carved images of nothing, and and the stars and the heavens above and stuff like that, or on the earth. Don't make no carved images of these things and connect it with worship of Him. This is Jesus Heavenly Father stating this. So we talk about forgiveness, but it's leading to this thing that Jesus was forced to carry upon his back after he's beaten all over his back with a whip that had like metal on it, and I'm talking about tearing his flesh up on his back, like probably worse than the slaves were known to be beaten. I ain't gonna say that though, because somebody could have been beaten in slavery days with that whip until they literally died. I'm sure people have been beaten to death with that whip. So, but Jesus didn't die, and it wasn't because he had supernatural power. So the beating was severe, but I'm talking about it was a beating. Amongst the other things that he had to go through, and these same people. Do you remember what Jesus said before he died? He was to his Heavenly Father. He was talking to him before he died. He say, forgive them, for they not know what they do. That's the old King James Version. Talk like that. For they know not what they do. What was he talking about? He was talking about the things that they done to him. This is my mentor, Jesus Christ. This is why I forgive so many. For what they have done. I had a person say to me, this is one of the individuals I gotta forgive. I'm rolling in the dirt with this same individual today. He say, forgive us for what we have done to you. And the same individual has not stopped doing to me what he asked me to forgive him for. Can you believe that? And I'm talking about the time which has passed since he told me that. In the beginning, the forgive us for what we've been doing to you, or forgive us for what we have done to you or unto you. He never stopped doing that thing which he asked me to forgive him for up until this very day. Matter of fact, this very moment. Now I have to deal with my feelings about forgiving him. Even though my mind knows, my mind, the thought, the words, thought of Jesus, thought of me knowing what I'm supposed to do in this situation. I'm supposed to forgive. Jesus Christ said one time, how many times you forgive? Well, every time you forgive. Somebody asked him, he's like 77 times. He said 77. There's also an illustration in the Bible where a man's wife just kept cheating on him. I'm talking about like cheating. I'm talking about whoring. Ain't nothing wrong with whoring. Please don't get me wrong. Because I'm a whore. No shame in it. But this man's wife was whoring on him. And he was encouraged by a high power to forgive her. Not only forgive her, but man, go get your wife. I don't care how many times she run off and go sleep with another man. Just as long as she come home with you, know she gonna come home with you. And you know she ain't denying you nothing. She didn't just let you know she's a whore. Remember, whore is not a bad word. I'm a whore. To the bone, to the marrow. He was encouraged, go get your whore. That's your whore. And she's proud of being your whore. And she wants to show others what kind of whore she is, even though she belongs to you. You forgive that whore. And you know what you do when you go out and find that whore? You grab her by the wrist and tell her, come home. Because I got something for you. You like giving up that butt? You like giving up that butt? You like giving up that? All of that? Well, you going to tell me what your experience was like. I want to hear every detail. And then I'm going to, after you explain this, and tell me about your experience, I'm going to drill you. Piston you, pummel that thing, beat that thing up, plow that thing, till your soil, knock on your back door, clean the pipes, because you done turned me on. That's what you're going to tell her or after you forgive her. You don't be mad with her because that's who she is. You don't be mad with him because that's who he is. If they betray you, they be breakers of hearts. Forgive them. I ain't just talking about unfaithfulness in relationships as far as sex goes. I'm talking about loyalty, trust, all of that, me believing what you say, you being a man of your word, a woman of your word, whatever, we in a relationship, I'm your one and only. I never cheat on you. I never stab you in the back. And man, you can trust me with your whole family, all your money and everything. When you get back from jail, it'll be here. I got you, boy. And I ain't finna touch a girl, even if she want to. And she come in the room, put air, nigga, ready to give it to me. I still ain't finna do it because you my boy. That belong to you. I ain't finna touch it. And then I'm tell her so ever kindly, stop it. Go in there and okay, you can lay on the bed and get you a dildo and do yourself. I'm like, why? I'll watch it, but I'm not finna stick my hands in there. I'm your partner's partner. He expect me not to do that. Or this other scenario. Hey man, you fucked my moms? You my partner. You fuck my moms? And everybody in the neighborhood know about this shit. You? I don't give a damn how grown my mom is, boy. Certain folk can, boy. Certain folk cannot touch her. No. No, sirree, Bob. If you my partner, I ain't gonna say nothing because I went after somebody. I went after my partner mom. I'm talking about, I ain't even finna say who it is, nothing like that. I ain't saying nothing. You probably already know. But I went after my partner mom. I don't know how he felt about that. I know he damn sure wouldn't have liked it. And he could not beat me up. Not saying he couldn't like kill me or nothing for catch me off guard, but it ain't like he come try to fight me about the shit. Beat his ass, then go fuck him mom. What is yeah. But forgive them for they know not what they do. I be seeing you folks.